Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode here. Um, Working on this kit bash from Frank at Mud Creek Models, and it's been a big project. It's bigger than one I've ever been doing, but today we are not quite at the point that I was hoping to be. There's a lot of tedious stuff that I have been doing on this project. And really, I wanted to make sure that I had been able to take my time with it. And because of that, I have had good outcome on this project. Um, this morning, I just managed to get things finished with the painting portion, window garbage. Um, so where are we at the moment? Well, my goal is to get all the windows installed, and get this stuff, the trim from EAT and corner posts all done. Um, well, we're almost there. I got a little bit more to do before I get to that goal. Um, but what I do have left to do is on over here is goobers, and over here is the structure for the barn. And as you can tell, I got the windows done. I have all the windows are installed with the acetate for the windows. The only thing I don't have done is the those little window seals. Goobers has the little window seals, whereas the barn just has the flat square windows. I still got to get all these little seals out in the windows, and then I got to do a little bit of my filter on the trim and the corner post, and then I'll be where I want to be this week. Um, so the goal for between now and the next step, which is assembly, is to get these with the filter on them and the window seals installed, and then possibly start getting my corner posts for the buildings done and on. We'll see how this next week goes. But that's where we're at. So let's dig in and look at what it all looks like, because it really is coming out good. So I'm going to zoom the camera in and show you. We're going to start with the barn and show you how it all has come together, because the last time you saw it, nothing was all together. So here is the small little structure, with the white, and I think it looks pretty darn good with how the driftwood pops through the white, as a worn effect, and aging. And as I showed you before, I did a little bit of a wear look to the wall too, so it kind of pops together in a way that really makes them blend very nicely. So again, up close, there are the windows, and then there's those for the ends for that. I do have the wood piece for this. No, the rooftop is just cardboard for this one. So there's that building. That came out pretty good. And then the two wall. This is the sorry guys about that. So yes, this is the barn front wall, and this is how it turned out. I'm pretty pleased with how everything's coming together. It's just phenomenal. Again, it's just been very trying and patience-wise on this project, but I'm liking the outcome of the white. Oh, the driftwood. If you remember how I told you what I did the driftwood on the building, but in order to do the windows and doors, I had to use shadow gray from Viterro because the driftwood just wasn't, it didn't really pop enough to give me the look I was looking for in my test trials. So I did this, and again, I did a wash like with the filter. I did a little bit of a wash over these, so you're getting to see what it looks like with the wash, and kind of what it will look like when I do it over the corner post and the trim. You'll get to see this is kind of what it'll look like as well. So this is the front wall, and here's the back wall. And I do things randomly because when you put it together, it gives kind of a cool look, but I'm also having to think about structure and the way it's sitting, and although I don't know how it's going to sit on the layout, so I'm kind of going neutral as possible, but also show wear and weathering. So this is the other side wall for the back. Then this is one of the ends to the barn, and then this is obviously the one wall. And again, here you're able to see all the wear, like the paint starting to kind of just wear and peel away, and all that. That is the look that I was looking for all along. A lot like what you see here too. See how it has it all over. It just really cool. And then up here I just have the walls to this small structure that doesn't have windows. But so that's the barn. The barn is essentially ready to be put together. I just have to put the filter on these, and then I can do the corner post, and then I can start assembling the barn and getting that all together and everything. So getting the filter on on all the trim and corner posts for both buildings is what I have to do, along with installing the window seal for goobers. So with that, let's jump. Now that I got the barn side covered, let's jump over to the goober side. As I said, I still have the filter, brown filter, to apply to the trim work. I got all of these I have to still install, but at the moment, let's go. I'm going to show you where we're at. All right, so this one has a little bit more to it because it has 4 buildings, not 3, to it. So we are going to go through this a little by little here. So here are the front. It's going to sit like that, and then you're going to have, this is the front and back wall of the smaller building that goes next to this building. So this is how they turned out. Got a little bit of cleanup. Like I said, I just got all these done. I got a little bit of gotta take my actual cleaning brush to brush some of the stuff that I don't want there away, but they turned out pretty good. Just look at that detail that pops through on the window panes and on the windows. Not bad. And you know, I wasn't trying to get every single window to show wear. Um, you know, some windows actually age well and they don't have that patina. That it's just the color all of its life, and versus others. Um, Now here's the big one. This is the big window. Show this up close. This is the one side that had a lot of windows. I counted 23 windows. I believe on Goobers. 23 windows just in Goobers alone. So that I'm just amazed with how it's coming together with the color choice, the way that I did the driftwood base, and then you have the wear on that alone with the barn red color, and then you come through with the white, and I have the shadow gray that comes through on that, and it's really popping. I'm very happy with it. And this is another part of the big structure. Again, I showing a little more wear. That was my intention, you know, on randomizing everything. But still, it's coming out looking great. And then we have the end pieces to the main structure. Again, a lot of weathering, natural weathering, through fading and wearing. You can see a lot of stuff like that. Again, I still got to go through and do a little bit of cleanup on these, but nonetheless, they have turned out phenomenal. And here is the front with the barn or the end piece with the door. And it just, I like how I just love, let me pull the other one over here real quick. So I love how the doors have come out. See, on Goobers, I've got it a little more weathered deeply, and these are more of a lighter neutral, but they show the dirt, they show the grime, they show anything. And I didn't use no grimy color texture filters or whatever. The only thing I did is I used all I did literally is I weathered the windows, as you've seen before, on the skew with shadow gray from Viterro, and then let that dry, and then I did a little bit more than a dry brush to get the white on, and I got the look. And then kind of, then once that I got that all happy, and then I went through with the wash. It's not a wash, it's a filter, brown for dark yellow filter, and that's what I used to get this look, and it just pops. So I'm happy with how it all turned out. And then this is the other door on the one building. So again, it has come from, it's phenomenal. I mean, just look at that detail that just shows its patina, its age, it's, you know, it's used. So, again, all I have left to really worry about doing is getting the little seals in here, weathering, using this dark brown for dark yellow from Amomig, on the trim and also the corner post. Getting that done. Once I get to that point, it's just trimming. It's just a matter of getting this stuff all trimmed so that I can start assembling. So my hopes in this next week are to get the biggest project done, which is to get all the seals put on Goobers for its windows. And then get this stuff all a light coat of the filter brown on, and then at that point I can start taking the corner posts and start getting them on the walls per the instructions, which are right here. For Goobers, and the instructions, which are over here in the box for the barn, following those guidelines far as which pieces to put the corner post on, essentially. So other than that, that's the update this week. Again, this is just turned out wonderful so far, and I'm very pleased. And once I get these buildings together, I can then start working on the roofing. I'm probably not going to marriage everything together until every individual structure is complete. That way I have a smaller palette I'm working with, and then I can just put it all together as a unit. With that, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. That's the update for now. It's just been a very long and tiring week, and I've managed to carve out a bit of time this week to get to this point. So I'm not sure when next week I'll get a video out, but I've been really trying to stick with it, getting updates for this project done, and everything else. So as you've seen, my morning times are usually my time with my daughter, and I've had her in the background when I've done a few videos for you guys, but looking forward to getting the rest of this done. So I will talk to you guys next week sometime, and hopefully we will be at the assembly stage, which is my next goal, from today till the next video. And I'm hoping to be able to possibly just do the video on starting to assemble these buildings as part of my video saga for this project. So till next week, take it easy, and just keep working on whatever project you're working on. Again, be patient with it. I've had to do a lot of patience with my project here, because as much as I want this thing done, I am very thankful that I've been doing my patience, because it's turning out awesome. So take care. We'll see you next week.